Hey guys, what's going on? It's Low for Low Nose back at you with another tech take, and man, I gotta tell you, I'm super excited to talk about this with you today. This is the Tibuta e200 10-inch octa-core MTK 8183 CPU featuring 4 gigs of on-system memory, 64 gigs of storage, a gaming and productivity tablet. Now, this is more in line of a budget tablet, but I gotta tell you, this shoots higher and performs higher than your normal standard budget tablet. This is not like an iPad with an M2 chip. You're not gonna get that kind of performance, but I'm telling you, for a budget tablet, you're gonna get more than enough performance and you're gonna love it as well. And I'm going to share with you all my experiences when it comes to the Tibuta e200. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to tell you right now, on Amazon, you get an instant $60 coupon when you put this in your cart. And I think the normal price is about $129. So jump on that right now, because for that price, at that discount, this is a steal. Now, I've been using this tablet for the past 2 weeks, mainly as my content creation tablet, meaning that I'll put my notes for my videos here and I'll have my bullet points and I'll reference it every now and then as I'm creating my videos. It's also great for movie watching, listening to music, and gaming as well. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the gaming right here. While it does feature an octa-core MTK 8183 CPU chip, it does perform well when it comes to gaming. The thing is, when you play maybe these AAA app games, you do see the performance hit compared to higher end tablets. Now, I'm not discouraging in any kind of way on this tablet. What I am saying, this is a great general budget tablet that you can play games with a great experience, except don't expect a high performance level coming from this tablet. Now, let's talk about the build of this tablet. Overall, I gotta tell you, I'm a guy who's not really too into really thin tablets, and the thickness of this tablet for me, it's just fine. It feels nice, solid, weighty, durable. It's not gonna break anytime soon as long as I take care of it, but I just like the feel of it as well. Yeah, it's got a pretty big bezel, as you can see right here, but through my experiences over time, as I'm using this, as I'm engaging with my content, the bezel really just kind of disappears and you're enjoying the 10 inches of the screen. Looking closer, you got a power button, a volume up, volume down, a reset button. You've got a headphone jack right here. So imagine if you're holding your tablet here, you got your headphones. It's gonna actually come out here and then wrap around. Moving to the side or the top, if you were to go vertical mode, you have a USB port for charging, also a data port as well, so you can transfer files to maybe your computer from your tablet. You have a port here for an SD card, so you can increase your internal storage to external storage. On the bottom, we'll see 2 stereo speakers for your tablet. Now, I'll tell you right now, as far as the speakers are concerned, first of all, the sound of the speakers. While the speakers do a good job of playing sound and effects and watching movies, I gotta tell you, overall, it is a bit thin. Thankfully, you can't connect to the Bluetooth on this, so you can actually connect to your Bluetooth earbuds or the headphones to enjoy a higher quality audio experience. On top of that, let's go back to the speakers again. You can see how the speakers are on the bottom as you set it right here. If you're gonna be watching and holding or playing your content like this, well, the speakers, it's gonna work just fine. And this is just a small thing. There is no tablet for this yet at the time of this recording, so I got a universal tablet, and obviously because I want to protect my tablet, I'll leave it in the case, and whenever I kind of put it in this mode, you know, because the speakers are down here at the bottom, it might be an issue because the sound might get a little muffled as you're using it. But I'm just kind of making you aware of it. If I had a preference, I'd prefer either the speakers on the side or on the top. But of course, if it was on the side, then I'm kind of going with the chance here of actually covering it with my hands. So I think over a longer period of time, we'll see if putting the speakers at the bottom was the right choice. But it's just an observation I wanted to make right now. Okay, so let's talk about the camera. You have 2 cameras. You have your front-facing camera and your back-facing camera. Your front-facing camera is about 5 megapixel, while your back-facing camera is about 8 megapixel. I'll show you the quality right now of the front-facing camera. All right, and this is the quality of the camera on this tablet. You know, overall it looks pretty decent, especially it being for a front-facing camera. I think it looks pretty solid. You know, it's very serviceable, very doable when you want to use things as far as zoom, and yeah, it just kind of does the job. Now, as far as the other facing, let's flip it around, and this is what the 8 megapixel camera looks like on the other side. Yeah, there you go. And at the same time, you can also listen to what the microphone sounds like on this camera. You can actually come to your decision on that as well. Okay, so let's talk about the resolution and the quality of the screen. First, our resolution is 1280 by 800. It's just above 720, so you're basically looking at a 720p screen. That's HD resolution. It's also an IPS screen, and me personally, I love the shine, the gloss of an IPS screen. Really helps to make the image and the colors pop just a little more. Also, you're gonna get that 16:9 aspect ratio. Now, like I said before, this is not like your higher end tablets like an Apple or maybe one of the higher Samsungs. You're gonna have that lower resolution. But since it is a 10-inch tablet, that 1280 by 800 looks perfectly fine on this tablet. Yeah, you're gonna notice a difference in resolution compared to like your smartphone, but I'm telling you, when it comes to this, as far as what you can do, watching movies, playing games, or just kind of doing productivity, the resolution works out just fine, especially as a workhorse tablet, a tablet where you can just kind of do everyday things. Yeah, over time, the resolution was not a big deal to me at all. You could notice it in the beginning, but overall, it held up and it worked just fine no matter what I was doing with the tablet. Okay, so let's talk about the OS, the Android 12 OS software that's installed on the tablet. Overall, it works out just fine, and you do have the ability to do split screen. So if I wanted to, I can go to, let's see here, here we go. I've got my Amazon Music playing. I can hold down my button here. We go to split screen, and I can choose another app such as YouTube. And you can see how I have two different screens running at the same time. Now, I know I said before this has an octa-core processor. Well, it does a great job of doing single tasks. You can see it kind of struggle just a bit when you're doing the split screen or maybe some heavier or multiple tasks. So it's one of those things where you want to make sure you don't have too many apps running in the background, because while the processor is good for doing tasks, once you start putting an additional load on it, you can see it take a performance hit. So just keep that in mind. Finally, let's talk about the battery life. You get a 7,000 milliamp battery for this, which gives you 12 hours of use, depending on your usage, but you're gonna have 12 hours use from this tablet. Of course, you can stretch that battery out longer depending on the brightness of your screen or what you're actually doing. But yeah, you're gonna get some good battery life out of this tablet. Okay, so let me share with you my final thoughts on the Tibuta e200 10-inch tablet. First, let's talk about the resolution. Yeah, the resolution is 1280 by 800, and you're normally used to seeing sharper things on your cell phone, but again, it's not a big deal. Gaming is just fine, productivity is fine, notes are just fine, watching movies is just fine. You're gonna enjoy the experience as well. Me, I use this tablet for two main things: content creation and reading my books on my Kindle app on this. Way better using this than my actual cell phone, so yeah. Speakers, while I wish they were better, they are serviceable, but you always have the opportunity to connect your earbuds by Bluetooth or connecting your headphones to the headphone jack on the top. Then there's your CPU, which is fast and snappy, but at the same time, if you overload it, you're gonna see that performance hit like any kind of CPU. I'm mentioning this because I wanna be honest with you. While it is fast in single tasks, just beware if you overload it, you're gonna see that performance hit, so just keep that in mind. But overall, this is a great tablet, despite it being a budget tablet. Great 10-inch screen, solid resolution, awesome Wi-Fi, plenty of built-in storage, and of course, solid performance for everyday regular tasks. All right, guys, I really hope this video helped you out in making a decision to see if this is a tablet for you, because really, this tablet has been working out fantastically for me. As always, I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can pick up your own Tibuta e200 10-inch tablet. Hey guys, do me a favor, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other future videos. Hit that like button if you like what's going on here, and also ding that notification so you can be notified for future videos as well. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.